Hello everybody and welcome to another free singing lesson. Not exactly a singing lesson today. Today I'd like to talk to you about sight reading and learning to be a better musician as a singer. And I really want to just recommend this book to you. This is Sightsinging from the Musicians Institute. It's a complete method for singers, and I have found over the years that out of all the books out there, this really is the best one. It's by a guy called Campbell, who's a session singer. You can Google him, and you can buy this book on Amazon. Here it says it's $17.95, but I really recommend this. And in between our technical exercises that I do with students, it's a good idea for them to have a little bit of a rest. And while we're having a little bit of a rest, we like to teach them a little bit about music, how to read music and improve their musicianship skills. So Izzy's been working through this book. Yep. You've been enjoying it?
Yeah, it's quite fun.
It's quite good fun, isn't it? So we've learnt to sight read rhythm up to a pretty high standard. Once you get all the way through this book to chapter 30, you are pretty much ready to be a professional session singer and go along and try some of those jobs. But let's start right back at the beginning. So there's an introduction that you could read on chapter 1. And then the first thing that you do is learn to read some rhythm. And it asks you to clap and count out loud. So we'll just show you a couple of the kind of things that you have to do. So Izzy, could you just come round and sight read through this first piece of rhythm on there? So this is how you'd start. And the great thing with this book is once you've made a start, once you've had a go at the very first piece, it then gives thousands and thousands of examples, and each example is just that tiny bit more difficult than the last one. So all you need to do is make a start and then go through maybe 10 of these every day, and it would take you, if you did that every single day, it would take you about 3 months to become pretty much a master sight reader of rhythm, and Izzy's certainly about more than halfway to that, I would say. So could you just sight read this first one? This first one's in 4/4 time signature. We've got some crotchets to deal with, some quavers and some minims. Can you just sight read that, say the numbers and clap the rhythm out loud?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good, so that's the very first sight reading piece in the book, and that's what it should sound like. Then they start to introduce some other things. The next piece introduces some rests, and they gradually introduce more and more and more rhythm things as you go through. It also deals with how to read keys, how to read pitches, and how to pitch those notes using a number system, where you sing a scale which starts at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you may have remembered that in some earlier singing lessons we did a warming up exercise that went 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this kind of exercise is getting you ready for this kind of sight singing practice. It's establishing in your head what the scale sounds like, so that when you see those notes on the page, you'll be able to know what they should sound like, and you'll be able to sing them at sight. And that's a wonderful thing, because then you can take any piece of music. If you're supposed to be singing in harmony, you can be given your harmony line, and the whole thing can go together much quicker, while you still have real interest and excitement in the piece before it gets too long-winded. Izzy, could you clap us through another couple of these ones? Just number 2. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good. Now when it comes to real music, of course, you don't have the numbers written underneath, so eventually as you go through the book, the numbers later on will disappear, and you have to be able to do it without saying the numbers out loud. Now Izzy can do that without too much trouble. She'll just think the numbers in her head. Let's just show you how that works. Could you just have a go at number 3, but don't say the numbers out loud. 2, 3, 4. So there she is, sight reading a piece of rhythm correctly. It sounds like quite a complicated piece already. She's dealt with quaver rests, minims, groups of quavers in there, and in the previous piece she had some crotchet rests to deal with. And it just keeps going through very nicely, each exercise just getting slightly harder and harder. So just a very short video today, because we both like to recommend this book.
Yes, I really like it. So.
She really likes it. When it gets further on, you really feel like you're dealing with proper pieces of music, and it's certainly very rewarding to feel that you can just sight read straight from the music. So I recommend this as to supplement your singing lessons, as well as doing pieces, as well as doing your technical exercises. Get this great book by Mike Campbell, work through it, and if you take to it well and you get all the way through the book, then you can probably walk into a studio and get a job as a session singer. Session singer. Can you say that?
Session singer.
Yeah, okay, right. It's just me then. Sightsinging, the complete method for singers. We highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. Click notifications so you know when the next lesson is up. And see you at the next free sing lesson. Bye.